Alright, welcome back to Expeditions Conquistador. When we last left off, we defeated Esteban, the grunt, the huge bearing guy who basically was one of the rebel leaders for the Hispaniola campaign. We basically have enough experience now to level up someone to sergeant status, so I think we're going to do that. I'm going to basically, I think, make Raina here get up to that because she's narcissistic. So basically, this will make her, the next thing here, and she'll be able to do the smoke bomb. So that'll be her ability. And right here, she's basically got fortune favored. She's got sneak attack. What do I want to give her basically at this point? So let's see here. She's got adrenaline junkie. I could give her. Basically, I'll make her so she gets 10 attacks when she's less health. Avenger, block, bloodthirsty, constitution, dodge, evade, fencer. Giving her keen eye might be a good one to give her. Lone wolf is okay. Opportunist, that might be worth doing. Relentless would be nice. Suck it up. Strider. I think we'll give her keen eye, and basically just let her do a little bit more damage. And I'll just boost up her ability to do guarding, I guess, for now. So basically, this is my sergeant, and I'm probably not going to level Portendez up past sergeant to like lieutenant. Basically, there's 5 ranks you can basically level up your guys. I could try and get her up to lieutenant status, but I'm thinking what I might want to do. I may want to get one of these hunters like Yubera up here to lieutenant status, much like Norga has his. Arguably, the person who benefits the most from getting like the lieutenant are like the hunters, because I haven't really explained this, but when you're basically leveling these guys up, they basically get increased attack, defense, and basically they get more powerful as they level up. And right now, she's going to have like this really huge chance to basically destroy people and all that. All right, I think we actually do want to manage one more thing, by the way. Because she's now lieutenant, I guess she doesn't get any more equipment or anything to make use of, but oh well. But I do have actually equipment for that battle, so I have to put on someone. Give you that there. Yeah, my guys are getting heavily equipped at this point. We're actually running out of equipment slots. Alright, so that's more or less out of the way. At this point, I'm just going to start making my way back to the fishing village, I guess. And we'll maybe buy a little bit more equipment just because, I still do have a lot of excess valuables and other stuff to trade. Now, I won't lie about this episode. This is going to be a very long and like travel time type of episode. I'm basically going to be running around a lot. And part of the reason I'm running around a lot is that we're going to actually skip, I guess, like the designated goal that I really should be going after to do something else. And you'll see what that is all about when I basically get to it. Let's have you hunt. Patrolling. I'll treat her up. Repair. Alright, so I'll sell some equipment. Your condition is improved. Better put that equipment on someone, I guess, so Castells can get a little bit more extra equipment. Now we just run all the way back to the fishing village. So anyways, if I look at my goals here, basically, according to Esteban, Leandra is going to attack Santo Domingo with all her remaining troops. Noriega is going to need all your help to defend the town. The other thing is that Leandra sent a group of Marauders to attack the village of Hoy. It might not be too late to stop them if you're so inclined, but we'll not worry about that late. Essentially, what's going to be happening here, I'm actually going to do this quest here first before doing Defense Santo Domingo. You probably would do this one first because it's on the way, but we're going to do Stop the Marauders instead because I find it a little bit easier to deal with, so maybe I can get a little bit more experience for my guys, and that'll be, some benefit, some benefit to me. So we'll do that. There's also another reason I'm going all the way down to the Huege village. And that reason being, it'll give me more time to do something else. You know what, let's just go up here and get the stuff. I got time on my hands, basically, so I'll make use of it. Alright, so you haven't really seen me do this yet, but something you can do with your tinkering ability is that you can actually make like barricades and stuff. And at this point is like probably the best possible time to start doing this. We're going to actually start making barricades or caltrop traps, lanterns, net traps, torches, or whatever else we want here. And it's going to be really important to make this stuff. So I do want to start making it now. So basically, you're going to see basically barricades get made now. So we have received 1 barricade. Lost some wood. And basically, the more time I do this, the more time I'll have to make up barricades and stuff, and, you know, screwing around. So that's why I'm screwing around kind of here. I thought I saw another beam and blue beam somewhere. But yeah, basically I'm going to have Mercedes here make up a few barricades for use. And the more time she has to make them up, the more barricades they'll be able to get. So another barricade's made. And I don't know exactly, I guess I don't have enough time to let them restock their stuff, but oh well. Let's see here, let's just do valuables once more, I guess. And I'll put that on you. And then we'll make our way back to Santiago over here. Oh, look at that, a nice little pig. Chase the pig! And, good, she's at harmless, so she'll be better this time around. She recovers from our injuries, got our barricade. Let's make our way over to the summit over here now. I can trade with stuff here, so maybe I'll trade some rations, and we'll trade for more equipment here. And maybe I'll trade for a little bit of medicine supply, because this is actually going to be important to do. Medicine is going to be a really big thing at this point, because I'm about to get a whole lot of injuries, I think. I really shouldn't say that, actually. I am going to get a lot of injuries in a bit. Essentially, we're going to go to, you know, this battle over here, and it's going to be like, you know, a whole lot of death is going to be awaiting us. Let's go to the jungle. Those cut for the fillers here. Nice herbs. Alright, Isabella, you can do some guarding. We got some extra rations. I think we'll have let's see here. Now note that all these guys are now 8. Essentially because, I'll note something about this, by the way. Because Raina's now a sergeant, she actually allows me to get higher leadership. So let's actually look at that right now. So if you look at this, where do I look at? Here. Right now I basically have, like, you know, leadership. I'm actually getting free from officers, so because, like, she's an officer, my scout, I'm now have, like, a final 10 leadership. So that's like my my resting point for like maximum morale. So basically, once I get, you know, an officer, I get, you know, more morale abilities from my troops. So that's really nice to know, or make use of. Nah, this is fine up here with all this stuff here. Alright, camping. Let's, basically, let's see here. I sort of want to get that preserved, I guess, so we'll have basically one of these guys, preserving. Reconvalescence. You catch wind that Isabel is up and about, so you decide to drop into a medical tent to check up on her. You find her sitting up in the edge of her bed, still looking pretty beaten up, but at least conscious. Buenas noches, Isabella. How are you feeling? When she looks up at you, it's like looking into the eyes of a completely different person. The Isabella you knew is gone, and the woman before you looks broken in more ways than one, staring 1,000 miles past you. I'm doing well, gracious. I'm sorry about what happened to you. She blinks, it wasn't your fault. You were under my protection, you were my responsibility. Isabella just shakes her head slowly. You're a tough woman, it takes a lot to bounce back from something like that. It's been rough, I'm trying. Dr. Contreras comes over to check on Isabella. Isabella needs one more night of rest still, Capitan, if you will please, so leave. As you leave the tent again, the soldier doesn't say anything goodbye. Doesn't say goodbye. She only folds her legs up under her. She only folds her legs up under her and rests her head on her knees, staring off into the distance. So basically, she's traumatized. You know, not a very great event. Actually, I should probably look into that a little bit more for you guys. After you basically rescue Isabella, she'll actually get a little bit different. She'll actually gain another trait. So here's traumatized. So basically, she has had her spirits broken due to a traumatic experience. So she basically was crushed by, you know, being captured and, like, you know, tortured and everything else that happened to her. So she didn't, you know, fare very well from that. I'm not sure it really affects her in game or anything like that, but it's there and it happened, so oh well. We'll just go here. And I think we'll go pick up the watering hole on the way here. And if I want to, I can go back to the jungle village over here as well, and I'll show you what that's all about. So here's the jungle village over here. It's been a while since I came back here, but essentially when you come back to jungle village a second time, if you basically, you know, if you conquer like I did, it's not really here anymore. It's gone. We've basically exterminated this village, so to speak. We didn't kill anyone, but, you know, or we didn't kill the villagers and stuff, but it's more or less done. I think we'll go over here. Alright, Alt, do a little bit of herbalism. And you can do some more hunting. Excellent, and our barricades made. If herbs are picked up. Do I want to go all the way over to that blue item there? No, I guess not. Let's just book it the other way. It's too far off the beaten path. Alright, at this point I've actually made quite a few barricades at this point. And I think right now, we'll want Mercedes maybe to do something a little bit else. Now, note maybe I have a lot of these items to make, but there's specifically some items I really basically want to make sure I have. I want to have a lot of caltrop traps. I want to have, like, you know, that certain amount of barricades, but I also want these caltrop traps too. So we'll make some of those now. Yep, some valuables got stolen. There's some caltrop traps made. Pig. Dead pig. Alright, another one will be made, so we'll let her do that. Now, there's something else I should probably note here, by the way. Note that Mercedes here has 10 tinkering. If I actually wanted to have like one of these other guys do it, note that the costs go up here a little bit. So it's worth knowing that one of the reasons I actually waited to sort of do this and get her like up to 10 tinkering and all this was also because I wanted like to spend less resources doing this stuff. So like you see, this goes up like to 5 and 3. With her, it'd be 3 and 1. The net trap's like 8 and 9. 8 with her. Lantern's like 3, 2, 8. 5, 3, 10. 7 and 5. 9 and 3. So basically, I'm not really desperate to make this stuff, so basically I'm letting her do it right now. If I get like one of these doctors up to like, 10 tinkering or so, it might be worth doing, having them also help out, but for now it's just better to have just her do it. So do that. Our caltrop trap is made. Now, here's Hoega Village. And you're probably going to know something, but it's a bit of a wreck. A little bit burnt. Shortly before reaching the village, you can tell that you are too late to stop Leandra's soldiers. The smell of burned wood and burned flesh permeates the jungle. You dismount and take a handful of troops with you to the village. The jungle is mostly quiet, with the exception of a few oblivious insects, and it's clear that what happened here is already over by now. You enter the clearing and find much what you expected. The huts are charred skeletons, embers still glowing among the ashes. You see no bodies, but the blood stains the grass, and primitive weapons and broken pottery lures the sand. You hear voices from the center of the village. A group of Spanish soldiers, clad in uniform in Leandra's company, are standing at a circle at the opposite side of the village center. It's hard to tell, but you think that they're survivors in a clash with Esteban's troops. A large group of bodies have been thrown into a pile near where you've come out. The soldiers seem to be arguing about what's next, what's their next course of action. The dispute mainly seems to be taking place between a short man with messy hair and a heavyset woman with her face decorated in red war paint. The short man is not so much speaking as spitting his words at the woman. If we don't hold this village, Fuchsia might march her troops right in here and take all loot while we're fighting Noriega. The woman retorts with a calm but subtly annoyed tone. Let her. Then at least she won't be there with all her people to fight Noriega's side. We're needed in Santo Domingo, and we should regroup with Capitan Landers for the big assault. It's probably already on the way. Carmena, we'll be wasting everybody's time if we try to make it there now. You're just tired of marching, aren't you? The attack won't take place until Daniela Fuchs is accounted for. We don't want her returning to town with all her troops right in the middle of a battle. The short man snorts derisively. Esteban's pet savages won't stand a chance against Fuchs's troops. She's probably already back in Santo Domingo. Continue listening. Esteban cannot continue actually any longer. Capitan, these traitors have murdered women, children, old, defenseless people. We cannot let them get away with their crimes. And note that this is Isabella saying this. She's actually telling us to go kill these people. And this is important because Marauders' leaders, they were only savages. Let's not lose perspective here. So basically, she's the racist. And then Rena Smears crosses her arms over her chest. They're traitors either way, and they're separated from their company. I agree with Isabella. We should kill them while they're easy prey. So we're going to attack, and we're going to notice what's going to happen to morale here. Notice that usually peaceful followers will lose morale, but Isabella's actually peaceful, so she's actually going to gain morale, I think, from this, which is odd. But, I mean, she didn't like the fact that those, like, people got attacked. So she's like, I guess, this cannot be tolerated, they must die. Let's bring all these people. And why do I have, like, only 29 equipment on some of these people? Let's go see to that. Oh, that's why. 14 plus 15 equals 29. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, so for this fight, I am bringing along the doctor for sure, and everyone else is also coming along. Blah blah. Let's just get this go on the way. To battle. And now we get to the really better battle music, I'll say. And I say better battle music because, you know, I'm actually sort of nearing the end of this campaign. And I actually really like the battle music for, you know, this part of the campaign and all that. The first campaign. In Mexico, the battle music, I don't really like it that much. Alright, so what have we got here? So we got one guy over here, the Sergeant Soldier. Over here's the Man-at-Arms Soldier. We got a Veteran Hunter. We've got a Man-at-Arms Hunter. And I think there's some other guys around in the mix too, but it's kind of hard to make them out on the map. Note that this is a very odd situation because this is actually daytime when we're attacking. But these guys, basically what's happening, they're all going to have like darkness penalty on them because, you know, it's like a big smoky environment. So let's have you go here. The Scholar can go here. Let's get this underway. Alright, let's see here. The Scholar has to shoot first. Alright, there's another guy over there. So we got another Hunter over here. So Soldier, Hunter, Soldier, Soldier, Hunter, and Hunter. So basically there's 6 guys I think here, and they're like, you know, 3 Hunters and 3 Soldiers. One guy I think here is like a Sergeant, so he's probably the biggest threat, but these other guys can't be scoffed at either. Basically, all these soldiers can stun me, so they're all threats. Let's see. And notice, yeah, basically darkness penalty is in effect, so it's very hard to hit these guys. Let's shoot at you with him. And then I'll have you take a shot at him as well. So there's the heavyset woman, I guess. Maybe. We're actually going to let them come to us, by the way. So I'm just going to have these guys just take pot shots for now. And I'm just going to back up a little bit. Let's have you go here. And you can go right there. The Scout can just back up here for now. Doctor can go over here. You can't move because you shot your aimed shot, so we'll have to leave you there for now. And a charge! There's the damaged guy. He takes a quick shot at Reyna, my scout, and misses twice. These guys are also going to miss a lot, by the way, just because it's dark. Unless they have night vision, which I don't think they have. Alright, so they move their hunters really fast, you know, very close right at the beginning here, but I still want their soldiers to basically come in more or less here. Let's go after you. And more or less we're just going to let them keep coming toward us. Nice, a hit. And I'll have you go here. I'll have the hunter here go over here. Probably should have had you fire first, but oh well. I forgot again. That's the only bad thing about scholars. They're actually not that bad, but you really have to use them in a very specific way to make use of them. They're also not they're not just going to be very useful to you. Ooh, smoke screen. I'm going to do this, and you're going to see what this is going to be all about. So, smoke screen, boom, and poof. Now, basically, what this is going to do, this is going to make it so that my guys are really very hard to hit. So, basically, it won't like look like it for now because these guys actually can fire through, but these guys are going to have partial cover problems to basically get through to me, and it's going to be really nice. So he's going to have a big miss chance on me. That's like a 5% chance right there of hitting me right there with the quick shot. Unless he has night vision, which he might. And he sends that guy closer. Oop, I got hit. And crippled. Cripple's not good. Cripple will actually have my movement, so she's not going to be able to move very far. Wow, he moved really close. I think we're going to kill this guy. Not going to lie. Nice. Nice! I got relentless! I can fire again! So, when you get relentless, this basically means that you can fire twice. So now if I want to, I can fire, say, this guy. And now he's got his weakness. Wow, I hit him twice! The Scholar went super there. Scholar decided to kick some ass for once. And you're not dead yet, but oh well. Let's have you walk up and hit you in the face, I guess. And we're just going to move you back over to here. Let's have Rita maybe walk over to here. And shoot. Let's have the scout here. Basically, as you can see, she can only move so far. So, her movement speed is being hampered here a little bit. And fire. Kick some ass. Kick some ass. And he's just going to move this guy in real close, but whatever. Here's a smoke bomb from a soldier. And there's the other guy. Ow. Alright, let's do this. The Scholar's going to use coordinated attack. And now we're going to kick some ass. So boom. And boom. So he's out of the picture. And then I'm just going to move these guys up on these guys here. Ow. But now they've got, like, you know, guys next to them. And I'll move maybe you right to here. Now, I got this soldier here who's going to be a bit annoying. But he should go down easily enough with a couple strikes, so... Note that she's lost her like half movement, so she can move around a little bit now. So boom. And let's have the doctor. We'll just have him lead this guy. Down he goes. Let's have the hunter move up to point blank range and just try and kill this guy. 1. And 2. Bye-bye. And, move you there. I'll move the doctor out to here. You can come out to here. And I'll send you up all the way here. Charge! They cannot win! Alright, let's see here. I want the Scholar to do weakness exposed on him. And I got Relentless again! I can fire it again! But, let's see here, I have to deal with, these guys sort of first. Stun on him. And, let's see here. Move here and fire at him. Boink. You're gonna move here and take a swipe at the Hunter. You're gonna move here and just fire point blank at him. I'm gonna have you finish off the Sergeant. And then we'll maybe move it right here. And then you'll just take a poke at him, I think. Whoops. Oh well. And we're done. You know what? Let's do this. Point blank shot! Or, not really point blank, but where he's dead. Bye-bye. Alright, that's done. Proud Marauders gain morale, and basically we get a lot of loot from all that. So we got a little bit of equipment, some food, some medicine, more valuables. When all the rebels are dead, your troops search the bodies for anything worth scavenging. The rebels have looted a monstrous assortment of valuable trinkets and a large amount of food and medicine from the smoldering husks of a hut. You have your servants bring it all back to your carts, along with the equipment of your fallen enemies. Where they're going, it's too hot to wear armor anyways. So that's done. And now we're just going to make it all the way back over here. So, nice big long trip all the way over there now. Riding on my horse. And Gabriel. You can do some hunting. Alt, you can do some hunting. I should probably get some equipment on these guys, but whatever, I'll do that in a moment. So put some equipment on these guys so it doesn't get lost. None of these guys have lost equipment recently, which is nice. Notice, well, by the way, I have like enough experience to level these guys up again. But we'll hold off on doing that until I have like, a little bit more experience. Let's go out to here. Trop, trop, trop. Go, go, horse. Go, go. Ooh. Oh, I get that stuff, I guess. Now, I probably should get to see some of these guys, a little bit more morale, so we'll try doing that. I guess on people like Alt and Isabella, they should get extra morale. Backfire. A deafening blast resounds from the workbenches in the back of the camp. You and the majority of your camp rush over to see what happened. You find Mercedes found on the ground, writhing under a blanket, thrown over her by two of the servants. Smoke rises from under the blanket. The workbench she is working on has apparently blown apart. What happened? Mercedes was doing some sort of work involving oil and must have backfired. There is a fire everywhere. Get to the medical tent at once and clean up the mess. Was her condition? I should have known better than trust a woman with technical work. Yeah, you can actually say that if you want to, but get to the medical tent at once. Yes, Capitan. Uranus calls for a few servants to fetch a cough from the medical tent, and they carefully place the unconscious groaning Mercedes on the cot and carry her away. So sometimes this can happen, by the way, but basically we don't get caltrop there. What happened is that she actually blew herself up. So yeah, she blew herself up, and now I have to deal with that. She has to get healed. Got those herbs. We're going to be needing to heal up people now, especially Mercedes. You're going to need to get healed up, so we'll start doing that. And you can do a little bit of herbalism, because we'll need that medicine. So her condition improves. That's great, because, you know, she's going to need to have her condition improve a little bit. I really need her to be full health before we go into the town, so that has to be, you know, be done. Boar. Kill the boar. Kill it. Get this. And you can do a little bit of what? Alright, now note that basically I can't get her to do any more here. So that's done. Now I could make her, you know, construct this stuff if I'm, you know, really desperate for it, but we're not going to do that. Basically, I don't want to lose the doctor to, you know, idiocy like that. So you can just do some preserving, I guess. Preserving. And we'll have maybe, actually, you know what? Let's have you do hunting. We'll have you do preserving. And then we'll just have the shaman here do a little bit of preserving. You're getting 2 meats. You know, make sure everyone gets 1 meat. And we'll just go in here and make sure you get 2 meats. And our condition improves, which is good. Damn pig, but whatever. Got him. It's been a while since I was around here, but, you know, gotta waste time a little bit to, you know, let Mercedes heals up a little bit. It's unfortunate she blew up like that, but, you know, that can happen. Annoyingly, but yeah, it happens. Hunting, preserving. You should probably do some herbalism. Make sure everyone gets 1 meat. You can do some hunting, I guess. And then you can get some double rations for yourself. And Isabella can have double rations, why not? So she's at moderate. A couple more times and she should be good to go. Great, so here's the temple. I don't see any, you know, herbs around, but I do see this pig, so beat him up. And harmless, so she's almost ready to go. My nice little skeller there. Let's allocate the meat. You can do some herbalism. Yeah, herbalism. Get that done. Camp. My skull is completely recovered from our injuries. So now's a good time to start heading towards Santo Domingo, I think. Get these herbs along the way. And we'll stop right here. And we're going to assign 2 meat to everyone this time around. And you can do preserving. And this is probably stupid, but we'll have you do some barricade work yet again. Alright, so here's the town. And you're noticing something just, just from this little, this will be like sort of a preview of what's going on. Notice that there's no like, point over the marketplace or the healer's hut. There's only one point over the governor's thing over here. That's kind of hard to see, but it is there. Essentially, we're going to have a, this is like the final bout of this. So next episode, we're going to basically finish up this game, I think. Beware, it's happening. The end of the campaign. Hope you've enjoyed. See you guys in the last episode next time. And I'll know I'm saving. You're actually seeing the saving here because there will be a point to it. Basically, when we get to the next episode.